We are back with another episode of Vamonos, a variety show produced by ATX Caminos. This episode includes an exploration of Brazilian artist Tarsila do Amaral in Latin Arte, a frank conversation with Selie about gentrification and fashion doing passion for fashion, a special invite for you to submit your writings and artwork for our zine, Cuentame Algo, some self-care connections with Amy and the Caminantes, plus our music minutes by Elizabeth, featuring some of our favorite black musicians. Y mucho más. Are you ready? Vamonos!
Hi, you're watching the Latin Arte Archive. I'm Marina Kinsey.
I'm Aaron Castro, and today we'll be looking at the art of Tarsila do Amaral. Tarsila do Amaral. She was born in Capivari near Sao Paulo on the 1st of September 1886. And she came from a relatively wealthy family 2 years before slavery was ended in Brazil. And she went to school in Spain. And actually, at the time that she was alive, it was really frowned upon for women, especially in more affluent families, to go to college. And so she was kind of like breaking the norm, right? But her family was actually very supportive. She trained under the painter Pedro Alexandrino Borges. And I just want to show you one of these guys' paintings, because if you look at this, right? We haven't even looked at any of do Amaral's paintings, but look at this. You're going to see just how different it is. This is one of her first paintings that she made when she was in Spain. Already, you can see that she kind of like loves working with these really bright colors. She married André Teixeira Pinto, and they had a son together. This was her first husband. She then divorces him, and this is gonna kind of be like a bit of a pattern. Then in 1922, she and a couple of friends of hers formed the Grupo dos Cinco, or the Group of Five. And basically, they were a bunch of modernists, and they threw parties, they went to events, they had galleries together. It was just kind of like this big artsy friend group. And this is actually a self-portrait. I don't know when she made this, but it's like a lot different from the rest of her work, and so I thought I'd include it. This painting is what ended up making her famous in Brazil. In 1923, she began to train under the Cubist artist Fernand Leger, and she painted this painting right here, which is called A Negra, or a black woman, right? And this painting to her was very important because she grew up hearing a lot of stories of African origin. Brazil has a very large population of African descent. She's not African herself, but she heard like a lot of these stories growing up from like just kind of her community. She was also very stylish. And so this is another self-portrait she made of her in a red coat that she once wore to a party. And she was allegedly the most stunning person in the room. This red coat was really, really famous. Remember the Grupo dos Cinco that I mentioned earlier? She went with them and a couple other poets and artists to Minas in Brazil. And she is quoted as to have said, "I found in Minas the colors I used to love as a child. I was subsequently taught that these colors were ugly and of poor taste. But afterwards I avenged the oppression by incorporating them into my paintings, the purest blue, purplish pink, bright yellow, singing green." And in 1925, she had her first solo exhibition in Paris. These paintings are really kind of the start of a theme that would continue on through most of her life. of just reclaiming the aspects of her culture that were frowned upon and celebrating them. This one is called a mamoeiro, or the papaya tree, which you can actually see back there. Morro da favela. The favela is like the slums, so like the poor part of town. And pescador, or fisherman. This painting is called abaporu, which is actually the local indigenous word for cannibal. And she made this painting for her husband's birthday. Not her first husband, but her second husband at this point, who was actually one of her friends from the group of 5. And it was with this painting that she founded the anthropophagic movement. The philosophy behind this movement was basically taking like European culture, the indigenous culture, the African culture, and any other foreign influences, and instead of like trying to imitate them, kind of cannibalizing them, kind of incorporating them into something that is uniquely Brazilian. So taking everything and making it something unique and distinctly of her culture. And she was the first in this movement. She founded it, and I think that's really cool. And this was like the painting that kind of spearheaded that movement. And here are a few others. This one is called A Lua, or the moon. This one is Sol Poente. O lago, or a lake. Anthropophagia, which if you look at this one, and then if we go back, this one, I think it's really interesting that it's almost the same lady. Tarsila do Amaral was involved with her local communist movement for a while. She attended a few meetings from the Brazilian Communist Party, but communism was illegal in Brazil at the time. She went to jail for a few months. She never got publicly involved in politics in general ever again. But she did make a lot of works that have themes of injustice and people struggling. So this one, for example. And this one is called operarios, or workers. This one is called costureiras. They're called crianças orfanato, so children of the orphanage. It is also just kind of involved with these social themes. Her art was like really, really revolutionary. It kind of helped define Brazilian modern art.
Some of those works, I don't know, they really struck with me. I liked a lot of them.
From the anthropophagia, or from that era, I love that. Like, I adore it.
Yeah, honestly though, like it's like this weird, like interesting take on cubism, because cubism kind of also relies a lot on sharp edges, and she kind of took it and deconstructed it just a tad, so it's like very soft and like,
yeah, it's that idea of she took European cubism and made it Brazilian. And I think even those themes of like cannibalizing different cultures into her work and making something uniquely Brazilian is present even in her works before the anthropophagia movement. And so it's that kind of grabbing it and not trying to imitate it, but rather accepting its influence and using it to make something new.
I like the way you phrase that. Yeah, it's like accepting the identity of Brazil and like the Brazilian art as it was.
Yeah,
the Brazilian
because
culture as it was.
the thing about Brazil is that its culture and in its people is a mix of European, indigenous, and African. And more, because Brazil really is like super diverse.
Her portrait of herself in that red coat, I noticed, is a bit of a different style from a lot of her other works. She seems to kind of have like two distinct styles, and they both have influences in like cubism. But they're.
I think actually that portrait is older. You can definitely see kind of like as she evolves as an artist, she kind of leans heavily into this like bright colors, more simplified shapes style that has kind of become her signature, which I think is really cool. And you can definitely see her development as an artist in her paintings.
Absolutely. I think that a good artist explores a bunch of different styles and facets for their work. So it is really, I think that it kind of, if she stuck with the more traditional European style work, she might not have had the same influence or had the same power in her work as she did towards the end of it.
Thank you so much for watching Latinarte Archives.
Tune in next time when we talk about Fernando Botero.
Hello, my name is Ethan. The CLC made this video to give all of you an insight into our contest, Cuentame Algo. No one will tell you what you can submit. No one will tell you how to submit it. Amy will tell us about rewards for winners. And lastly, Itzel will leave you with a parting message. Above all, we want to let y'all know that this contest is a celebration of your story. The messy, simple, complex, beautiful story that can only be yours.
Hi, this is Kiona, and for this contest, you can submit works such as poetry, short stories, play scripts, essays, artist statements, or any writing to accompany a photo or photo album.
Hi, this is Nell, and the submission process, there's a link in the ATX Camino bio on our Instagram, and it's entitled Cuentame Algo Contest Entry Form, and it's just a Google form where you just put in your name, your age, your email, and it provides a place for you to submit your work. But we also have an option where you can submit by email, which is atxcaminos@gmail.com.
Hi, I'm Amy, and for this contest, there will be 5 winners that will receive a reward because of their outstanding work. It will not be based on how advanced your writing is, but because your story stands out and you show a lot of emotion.
It's me, Itzel. We hope you submit to Cuentame Algo, and we're really excited to see what you submit. We can't wait to read through all of your submissions. Bye!
Everybody, welcome to this episode of Passion for Fashion. And for today's video, I want to talk about something ideological. Instead of doing a basic, outfit of the day type video, I actually want to address social issues occurring in the fashion industry. And for today's topic, we are covering the gentrification of thrifting. For today's video, we're going to talk about the gentrification of thrifting and how it's inherently classist. So your question might be, what is gentrification? Well, gentrification is essentially the idea of rich people driving the prices up of any institution that was previously used by a lower class people. So poor people can no longer afford services due to the influx of rich people taking these markets. The classic example of gentrification, as you know it, is the middle class takeover of East Austin, a place historically inhabited by Black and Latinx populations. So while thrifting is becoming popular as a sustainable practice, we must remain cognizant of the previous market that thrift stores catered to, people who just can't afford new clothes. Yeah, it's cheaper, and yeah, you find one-of-a-kind items, but it's not right that these thrift stores might drive out poor people because of the increased prices. In my own experience, as someone from the working class, I find myself going to these places to get my clothes because new clothes are just too expensive for me. However, I try not to be greedy, as I know that, hey, maybe this cute shirt or a pair of pants could go to someone else. Seeing thrifting as an alternative to just shopping at new clothes in general doesn't target the real problem. The real problem is our overconsumption of clothes. And the real problem is that we're constantly driven by these superficial fashion trends that really don't matter, because at the end of the day, what you wear, what you wear doesn't matter to anybody else but you. So if you wear something that was, out of style since like 5 years ago, who cares? Because clothes are meant to last for years. And fast fashion has really put the narrative out there that clothes are only supposed to be used once. That's not how clothes were treated. Historically, we would actually use clothes like all the time. Like, it didn't matter if you wore the same shirt the same week. Like, I don't know. Or the stigma of, we're wearing, your same old clothes needs to end, because ultimately that's the real problem, our overconsumption. And it's not right that people from the middle class, and heck, even rich people, are the reason why thrift stores are increasing their prices to meet this demand. Because ultimately those thrift stores used to target and were meant for people who couldn't afford new clothes. So instead of going to thrift stores and, taking all the clothes that, lower income people need more, one solution are your friends. Because ultimately you hang out your friends for a reason, and most likely they're gonna have the same or different fashion tastes than you. So like y'all could like arrange dates where, hey, you can come into my closet, pick out what you like, and then I'll trade you for that. So isn't that like better? Because it ultimately, cuts the need to go thrifting, and like you can just, find new styles from there. And another alternative I suggest is invest in a sewing machine. Because ultimately, if you don't like a shirt, or you just want a shirt out of your closet, or any piece of clothing out of your closet, a sewing machine gives you that flexibility to turn it into something else, to actually give it new meaning, instead of just going to the thrift store and buying a lot of clothes and then just ending up throwing it away because it's useless or whatever. And like we really need to change the topic of overconsumption, because thrifting is not going to solve our desire to want to change our closets all the time. And we need to see clothes as valuable objects, as things that we wear all the time for many years. Like, for example, I literally had this sweater for like 10 years now and I'm still wearing it. Like, that's just the nature of clothes. Like, clothes are not supposed to exist for just 1 week. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Passion for Fashion, and my name is Selie, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the segments.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Diaz. I'm 18 years old and I will be attending UT Austin this upcoming fall. I am passionate about social justice issues, from reproductive rights to healthcare for all. I'm also passionate about music and art. All of my passions are things that I take very seriously, and they matter to me a lot because they could impact the world, or they could just bring joy to another person, that person being myself or somebody else. And I really enjoy seeing other people happy. Something I've learned about myself in my year of Caminos is that for something to be great, it does not have to be perfect. Just like artwork, people come in all shapes and sizes, and we are all unique. And in order to see the artwork's true beauty, you don't need to compare it to others, just like people. And that is something valuable that I've learned this year. Coming into Caminos, I expected not to really become close to my co-workers because I'm very introverted, and it takes like a long time for me to get comfortable around people. But I quickly developed friendships with my fellow caminantes, and we all got along since we all shared one passion for the arts. And it didn't matter that we all had different preferred mediums for our artwork. We all came together and we became close friends. In 10 years, career-wise, I see myself becoming a physical therapist and being able to travel in my free time
Creative wise, I see myself being able to give back to my community and provide resources so that minorities can have opportunities to explore the arts and feel as creative as they want to be. A tip I have for caminantes is to not come in with expectations for Caminos. Caminos is an amazing thing, and it really creates amazing opportunities and opens doors for everyone. I recommend you get along with Federico and anybody else. And I also recommend to do everything on time because it's just a work ethic thing and it just makes you seem more professional. Thank you for watching my short little interview moment. I invite you to apply now to Caminos by June 15 at www.tinyurl.com/2021 Caminos apply. Wish you best of luck and hope you get in if you want to.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Nail Care with Amy. Yay! Okay, and today we're going to be painting our nails. If you don't want to have like paint your nails or anything, I do suggest like you just do something that kind of makes you relax, like coloring in that kind of way. Like I like to paint my nails to relax, but if you don't like doing that, you can always like get a coloring page and color, or even just sketch or like draw little doodles and like just see where it goes. Always, it's your preference, it's your way of relaxing, so you do whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Yes, like I'm not gonna paint my nails. I'll just gonna draw something. I'll draw one of you painting your nails, and that's what I'll do. Bailando.
What color are y'all painting your nails?
Like I'm doing the other nail polish that I got from the kit, and it's a pink.
Painting my black.
One orange. I like hate neons, but you know what? This is growth. This is new experiences.
Oh, growth.
And
let's talk about growth.
We begin. We're talking about growth. Okay, that's topic of the day is growth.
Did anyone in y'all's school have like a growth spurt?
A few people, yeah.
I don't know anyone in my school other than my to be honest, no. But honestly, growth spurts happen usually freshman and sophomore year, and I got to Lhasa my sophomore year.
I'm hoping I get mine soon.
Oh no. Well,
Just with the time frame, because
Sorry, what were you saying, Selie?
I was gonna say, but isn't it too late for your time frame, because like isn't it supposed to already have happened like in 8th grade?
We don't need to talk about that.
we don't need to talk about that anymore. Oh.
So how was people's growth in the beginning of Caminos to now?
I'm a lot more social, which is really weird. Like
That's true. Amy is a social butterfly.
I think it's cool because when I first started, I remember I never wanted to go off mute because I was so scared they're gonna be like, oh, she talks a lot, or like, oh, why is she asking me? Like, I was so scared they were gonna be annoyed by me, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't talk and I'll just listen. But then it was also awkward just looking at the screen and not saying anything the whole like 2 hours that we would have our meetings. So then I was like, you know what? Amy opening her mouth the first time ever.
What was the first thing y'all said? You said in particular, but like all of y'all. What was the first thing y'all said? Do y'all remember?
Amy.
I do not remember.
I think everyone said hi, I'm Amy, or like not
Yeah,
Amy.
we all said hi, I'm Amy.
No, like, oh hi, my name's I think
You're all Amy.
I think my name is Amy.
You're Amy, he's Amy, she's Amy, we're all Amy.
Exactly.
Amy is a lifestyle.
That's why she's a sunflower.
You wouldn't want to have my lifestyle.
Oh, so we don't think we're good enough.
No, I am just saying you're too good for my lifestyle.
Amy, I will bully you into believing that you are amazing. I will bully you.
I will bully you into loving yourself.
No, not talking of bullying. Mari, how was your growth compared to the first part of Caminos to now?
How does that have to do with bullying?
Yeah.
Are you a bully?
Speaking of bullying,
Are you trying to call her out like that?
I was a bully when I was a child. When I was like ages like 5 to 8, I was a bully. It was terrible.
That's how you grew in Caminos, so you're not a bully.
That's why you're a loser now.
No, I was a loser back in 8th grade. When I skipped a grade, I became a loser, and I've slowly been coming back from that.
I don't know how you would become a loser. My biggest fight's gonna be like, I finished a grade before y'all ever even started it. Like, just think about it.
When y'all were barely getting into diapers, I was already on my way.
You remind me of like Criminal Minds, Spencer Reed.
Spencer, oh my god.
'Cause he was like 13 in
If
college.
you think I'm on the level of Spencer Reed, he is God tier. I'm not on that level.
Honestly,
I just mean like, just think of like a 13-year-old in college. That's what I think of.
we think you're really smart, and we want you to keep that.
Because you do everything. Like, there's nothing you don't do.
Aw, thank you.
Like, imagine being able to conduct interviews. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do that at your age. Like, I would be like,
Do you guys want to hear some interesting, very fast? So, like, you know, history fair and how I was like, you know, I did all the things and I got state. So I didn't get past state, but my little sister, who was outright this entire time, said that she hated history fair because my parents wanted her to do it, so she did it, but she didn't really want to do it. She's going to nationals. I'm so proud of her, but it's really funny because she didn't want to.
wow. Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, I know. I'm so proud of her.
How old is your sister?
She is, oh my god, she's like 12 now. That's terrible. I still think she's like 8.
Oh. She's at the age. How were y'all like when you were over 12?
I wore bows. Actually, no. 12? How old was I when I was 12? How old was I when I was 12?
How old was I when I was 12?
No, I was in 7th grade. No, in 7th grade, I had a Vans phase. Actually, that phase never just went away. I still have a Vans phase. Still on there. Only wear Vans. What was it? I had a phase where I would straighten my hair every day.
When I was 12, I was literally the archetype for the hot Cheeto eating Latinx folk. So like, I would literally like, I don't know. I thought I was like the shit. I thought I was.
You were a hot Cheeto girl.
Yeah, I was a hot Cheeto girl, and like, I thought I was sexy, even though I was 12. But you know, I don't know.
Sally, that's the funniest thing.
Yeah,
but I was 12.
And I would dress really feminine, and then like ever since 7th grade, I kind of had like an awakening. So then like I kind of just stopped that. So then like it's really like weird. So yeah.
Nice, Ethan.
Wait, I had a phase where I thought that like doing my hair, it's like, not that it's not, but like doing my hair was like, it made me so cool. Or like in school, you know how in 7th grade, well, like for those that didn't like wear uniform or anything, like if you were to dress up, everyone think like you were going to like, it was like your birthday or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I always thought that was funny.
So Elizabeth, how were you when you were 12?
I liked One Direction, and I was like that girl. So yeah, don't.
Were you this cool? Were you sassy and fierce like Cielo?
No, I was the opposite of a hot Cheetos girl.
So Cielo is canonically a hot Cheeto cat.
Yeah, Cielo. Yeah, I think Cielo would be more popular than me if she were like a person, and that makes me sad. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't make me sad. It just contextualizes things for me. I'm just like, damn, is your cat cooler than you?
Shoot, probably.
Cielo's an anarchist, so anyway.
No,
but how Cielo? Well, it's because all she does, like, she just sleeps all day and like is so good with like her boundaries. Like she'll literally like if she wants to be alone, and that's like what anarchism is. But just like always making a joke. But like no, but really, Cielo teaching me a lot about like self-care in a sense, because she like really knows like her boundaries. Like she knows like if she's like being like if it's too loud, or if I'm like petting her too much, she'll be like, no, I'm gonna go away, and then she'll either move away or she'll go into the bed, and like she keeps her schedule. And she's also like, I don't know, and she like, but she's very loving too. Anyway, but I want to be Cielo when I grow up.
I love that. Oh my gosh, like I don't really follow schedules. I kind of just do whatever, and honestly, I miss that element.
Yeah, like she's like, yeah. She's like she's routine with stuff, but she doesn't let her routines like confine her to doing that. Like today, she usually goes into the bed at like 2, like from 1 to 3, she's usually under the bed. It's like her nap where she doesn't want to be seen. But today she just like, there's a pillow on like a chair I have, and she was just laying there and like, and then she was having fun.
So she has like a schedule, but she can like, let's say like her nap time is from like 1 to 3, she'll have her nap, but it's just, sometimes she'll switch it up and nap somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, like, whoa. But like she but like, and she plays, like she has like her playtime when she's like in the morning, like I'll wake up and she's like she really wants to like go at it, and I'm like, okay, Cielo, like stop. And then yeah, she's fun. She has her like morning like wake up. She wakes me up by like being very energetic, and then she like also like when I go to sleep, she's also very energetic, but then she like calms down. This is just a lot about my, I feel like a crazy cat person.
Cielo's like more put together than all of us combined.
You're not wrong.
No, but she is. I'm like, damn, Cielo, can I just have your life for like a day?
Can I have your schedule?
Can I just
it's like
100% of the time like Cielo?
Yeah, it's like her schedule is like eat, nap, be playful, nap again, nap
like Garfield.
Nap somewhere different from the other places.
Garfield was with lasagna. And I honestly get it. I tried lasagna before.
My cat
lasagna is good.
My cat doesn't like. My cat will only eat like pan dulce. Like she'll only eat that. She won't eat meat. She won't eat ham. I mean, she'll eat her cat food, but she like her human food. She doesn't eat like.
She vegetarian.
The cat is vegan.
No, she's like only will eat pan, and that's her only thing.
Panitarian.
Guys, do you want to see my new shoes?
Breaditarian.
Yes.
Yes, I heard that.
Okay. So I got this one. It's a platform, and it has a little. It's tall. It's a boot, and then we have this one, which has a little heart on it, and it's really cute.
Oh, that's
cute.
Those are so cute.
Cute like Cielo.
And those are my new shoes, and now my headphones are stuck.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay, nail update for those who are doing, or drawing update.
What does it say?
Ethan?
Wait, what? Oh, it
What
says
does it say?
It says I'm sassy and fierce.
That looks like
So
something.
you had time to paint both of your hands? You had time to paint both of your hands?
It's not good. It's definitely not good.
I have like no nails, so like when I paint my nails, I realize how small they are, and it's really weird to me.
I actually just cut mine before this because I broke them. I got upset, so I broke them all.
I love the vibrant orange, Selie.
That's such a nice color.
It's actually saturated yellow.
Oh. I love the saturated yellow.
Mine are very bright pink.
I love pink. Nicki Minaj.
I'm Nicki Minaj, Nicki the Boss, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Harajuku Barbie. I mean, like, I don't even know why these girls bother at this point. Like, keep it up. It's me. I win. You lose. Ha 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 ha.
What I like the song where she's like, oh, and I put it on the
I love
I know that.
yeah,
Roman Holiday.
And I put it in the dungeon. Yeah, it's Roman Holiday. If you wanted another song. Anyway.
Look it up. Watch. Listen to Roman Holiday. There we go.
What they're gonna say. How about you?
I love the phrase, and I put her in the dungeon. Because honestly,
I love the phrase when she says, you know I'm the fucking queen. Like, I don't remember it exactly, but she was like, stop playing with me. Y'all know I'm the fucking queen. I'm like, yes.
We'll just beep that out. No, it's not. I'm gonna put it in the dungeon and
It's time for what?
Spirit of the human.
We're all barbs.
That's what it says. I'm gonna put her in a dungeon.
Bitch wanna party with Cardi.
Yeah. It says the lyric. Well, there's a lot of other lyrics, but
I didn't know that's what she
I'm
was
gonna put her
saying.
in the dungeon. Under.
I didn't actually know what she was saying. Now I know.
Yeah, I mean, she before that she says a lot of things that are not actual words. But my cat is sleeping under my bed, like she got under the covers.
Oh, have you ever seen the TikTok when it's like it does that part? It's like I'm gonna put her in a dungeon under, and then like I'm spinning like a ballerina. See, it's also one of those.
Y'all are like giving lyrics to stuff that I couldn't even like.
No, it's part of a TikTok. It's like two.
It's a TikTok sound.
Yeah.
See, Elizabeth knows what I'm talking about too. That makes me feel better. Okay, thank you for joining us on our nails/drawing segment. I hope you found it relaxing, or our conversation at least entertaining. This is just a way for you to like relax. You can also find multiple ways to take care of yourself. It doesn't necessarily I'm gonna ignore Selie right now. It doesn't necessarily have to be painting your nails. You could also just like most people, like even like the simplest thing can help you feel relaxed, like brushing your hair, or even just going to take a shower. Do what makes you feel better. Take some time for yourself. You never know what, like maybe just like a simple shower is what you need, or like a simple nail clippings, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe even just having a meal. Just do something for yourself that'll make you feel better. I know you have like a lot of things on your plate, but just know that you will still have time for that if you take some time for yourself. Always make sure you're healthy and your mind is more like, as soon as you relax a little bit more, your mind is more open to do more. Does that make sense?
Sure, yeah. We're sending our love to you. Thank you for keeping your nails with us.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Ethan. The CLC made this video to give all of you an insight into our contest, Cuentame Algo. No one will tell you what you can submit. No one will tell you how to submit it. Amy will tell us about rewards for winners. And lastly, Itzel will leave you with a parting message. Above all, we want to let y'all know that this contest is a celebration of your story. The messy, simple, complex, beautiful story that can only be yours.
Hi, this is Kiana, and for this contest, you can submit works such as poetry, short stories, play scripts, essays, artist statements, or any writing to accompany a photo or photo album.
Hi, this is Nell, and the submission process, there's a link in the ATX Camino bio on our Instagram, and it's entitled Cuentame Algo Contest Entry Form, and it's just a Google form where you just put in your name, your age, your email, and it provides a place for you to submit your work. But we also have an option where you can submit by email, which is atxcaminos@gmail.com.
Hi, I'm Amy, and for this contest, there will be 5 winners that will receive a reward because of their outstanding work. It will not be based on how advanced your writing is, but because your story stands out and you show a lot of emotion.
me, Itzel. We hope you submit to Cuentame Algo, and we're really excited to see what you submit. We can't wait to read through all of your submissions. Bye!
So my name is Coral. I go to Aikens High School. I'm 18, and then I will be going to A&M in the fall. So I'm passionate about multiple different things. I'm really passionate about dance and theater. I just really feel that I can express my emotions and everything inside of me through my movements and being on stage. I'm also really passionate about volleyball. I've been playing since I was a little girl, so it means a lot to me, and I'm very passionate about my religion and my faith. So Caminos is an internship with the Mexican American Cultural Center here in Austin, and we as interns are able to spread awareness of the arts in the young Latinx community. And to me, it's been an eye-opener to a whole new world that I didn't know of before of visual arts. I never knew how to draw or never was interested in knowing how to draw, and now I feel like it's a really big part of my life thanks to Caminos. I've learned that I am capable of more than I think I am capable of. With enough practice and with enough commitment and dedication, you can literally do anything. So before I joined Caminos, I expected it obviously to be in person, and I expected it to be just a lot of hands-on projects and stuff like that, but I honestly really like how we did it virtually, and it really taught me that art has no limit and it can't be taken away. Whether it's virtual or whether it's in person, art can stay alive. And now that Caminos is coming to an end, it's really changed my perspective of how we can keep spreading awareness of the arts in the city of Austin. So 10 years from now, I'll be 28, pretty old. And by the time I'm 28, I am gonna have my master's in forensic psychology, and I'm gonna be either A, working as a police officer to get a promotion to be a criminal investigator, which is my dream, or I'll be working towards applying for the FBI to become an FBI agent and hopefully working for the behavior analysis unit one day. So that's what I'll be doing in 10 years. If you're hesitant of joining, or you don't know if you want to join, or if you don't know if this is for you, I promise you it is. I didn't think it was for me because personally I do theater arts, and I quickly realized that the internship was more than the internship was not about theater arts at all, and it was definitely heavily focused on visual arts and drawing and painting, but what I thought was going to be a scary experience with something that I never knew anything about turned into a learning experience. And it's really nice to say that I am now flexible in many areas of the arts, the visual arts, performing arts. So if you feel like it might not be for you, I say take a chance. You can apply for the Caminos internship by June 15th by visiting www.tinyurl.com/2021 Caminos apply, and I really encourage you to.
Hi, and welcome back to the segment where we bring you new music every week with a theme. This week's theme is people of color, because there can never be enough representation of these people. The Caminantes provided us with a lot of great music, and coincidentally, all of the artists that I chose for the music video are women, which, you know, I love women. So let's get right into it. No Marie provided us with a lot of great music from great artists, but the one that I chose to feature in the music video box is Cariño by the Marias. With a quick Google search, I found out that the Marias are a indie pop band from Los Angeles, their lead singer, Maria, being Puerto Rican. I really like this song, and the music video is really simple and it's really pretty, and I really like the aesthetic of the music video. It gives me like driving vibes, and her riding her little scooter just really captivates the whole emotion that the song gives for like a driving playlist or something. And I think the first music segment was a driving playlist or something, so that's great. Going back to our roots. But overall, it's a great song, and I highly recommend going to listen to the other ones. Our next song is brought to you by Kiona, and she actually recommended this song last time when it was Black women in music, and I thought this time I would include it because I actually really like the song. Just last time I liked the music video for the other one more. And the song is I Know Where I've Been by Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah is actually like a really known name. I'm not gonna assume everybody knows her because I assume a lot of stuff and then I turn out to be wrong. So I'm trying to fix that. But she is an American artist from New Jersey, and she's really popular, and this song was actually in the movie Hairspray, which I haven't watched, but the little like clip of, it's not like a music video, I think it's part of the movie, I'm pretty sure, that I inserted, kind of made me want to watch it. But overall, I really like the song, and her voice, like, she is just really amazing voice. She puts like so much soul and emotion into the song, and when they all come in together to sing, I think that's just really powerful. And it's really beautiful, so go listen to that one and go listen to her other recommendations. The last recommendation of the day is brought to you by Ethan, and it is called Questioning My Mind by Amber Lucid. Amber Lucid is a Mexican Dominican artist who was raised in New Jersey and is an advocate for immigration rights. And the music video is just really captivating. It really caught my attention because there was like a lot going on, but yet so little at the same time. It's so simple, yet it keeps you hooked. The lyrics, although mostly in English, also include a little bit of Spanish, which I really liked. And the whole concept of like the vines or the leaves grabbing her and like hooking onto her, I just really liked that. And it was like visually appealing, and like I said, it caught my eye. So yeah, I recommend checking out the rest of the Caminantes recommendations. And that is it for today, guys. If you want my recommendations, I recommend Hermoso Cariño by Vicente Fernandez, People by August D, and Goodbye Winter by Day 6. And with that, we're done. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, I'm making this little part so I can put like a little seconds of the songs I recommended. Go. 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 Also, I'm wearing my Southwestern shirt, but like I decided not to go there. Ooh. And that's it for today. Bye.
Hello, welcome to Wellness Shots presented by the Breaking Barriers Conference. We were sitting down, and planning this conference for you guys of teens and mental health. We're all brainstorming. There were so many ideas, but we thought about having this segment called Wellness Shots, how mental health affects you, me, and all of us. And today we're actually going to be doing some meditation. So I'm so excited. So let's kick it off. So we're going to do a quick meditation. I call it my power meditation. And this is really quick, get you in the mode and get you ready wherever you're going to head out to or whatever you're going to do. So just laying down, get ready, just listen to my voice. We're going to take some big breaths through the nose, through the mouth. Awesome. Relax your mind, relax your soul. Remember, this is your time, and whatever happens here is between you and your body, and it's time for you to relax and enjoy this time of quietness. Just take another big breath. That's really good. So now they're called my power breaths. So we're gonna do 3 powerful breaths. This is our breaths that are gonna help us release those tensions in our body, our soul, our mind, and let's start our day or whatever we're about to do. If it's sleeping or whatever it is, to do it in a very, very calm way. So ready? Let's begin. 1 big breath. Another big breath. And a third big breath. Come on, let's do another third one. Amazing, thank you. And you did amazing. I am so proud of you for giving that time for yourself. Sending you love and hugs to you and your body. Steve out.